And what would they tell somebody sitting here today who is asking, can I really do this? Ladies and gentlemen, we didn't just invite you here to listen to what we tell you about Wealthy Nation. We want you to listen to the people who are already initiated it or inside of it. So please join me as we welcome Hajia Nafisat Duro-Wade, excuse me, our Director of the Wealthy Nation Community, who will lead our Wealthy Nation Success Story panel. And after that, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Michael Adeyemi will take the stage. So we ask that you kindly stay tuned.
MC, introduce him. Okay, I need to.
All right, so and that guys go to the final section of the solving reason. This is said that how residents have done so far, covering what is done so far. So you can get into a memory line of what is done so far. Why do you have to come into regulation? Why do you have to put it in your one of the plans that you're reading? What are they happening in regulation? And what are they doing now? What are they doing before? What are they doing now? What will they still do tomorrow? So the plan of regulation so far, the memory line of regulation and the picture of regulation. So it should be able to drive us to the matter in a pizza. Thank you very much. We have to have it. We need to moderator for the panel.
Wealthy Nation,
we win together.
Wealthy Nation,
We win together.
The voice is very good. What's happening? Wealthy Nation,
We win together.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited to be here. You're all welcome. My name is Hajia Nafisat Duro-Wade Ajayi. I'm Director of Wealthy Nation. It's a pleasure to be with you here. Well, Mr. Brain has given you a good introduction to Wealthy Nation and Realtor Max as a whole. So let me just simply say that Wealthy Nation is a community of people who want to create income, build wealth through real estate sales. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and it is not a promise that when you become part of the community, you're making money instantly. It is actually not about somebody building the future for you. It's actually building the future for yourself by yourself. And we promise to hold your hands, to teach you, to mentor you on how to create and build wealth. It is about learning, selling, building relationships and creating opportunities. And that opportunity is open to all. Perhaps you're a working mom who actually wants financial freedom for her family. You are a housewife who wants to build income to support her family. You're a professional business owner who wants another stream of income. And perhaps probably you're a student, a young entrepreneur who wants another business opportunity or job opportunity. Or probably you're already in real estate or sales, and you're simply looking for quality products to offer your clients. Or perhaps you're someone who wants additional income. Because the reality is that many families are under financial pressure. You agree? One source of income is no longer enough. What you buy today is not what you buy tomorrow. The other day I learned that now the normal Titus fish is now 15,000 per kilo. So how do you survive? So the only thing now is to build another source of income, to have additional streams of income. So Wealthy Nation provides a structured avenue to respond to that reality through real estate sales. You learn the products, you identify people who need them, you make the connection, you close sales, and you learn. Depending on your participation, Depending on your participation to our product learning programs, there are opportunities for commissions, matching bonuses, and sign-on bonuses. As Mr. Brain has clearly stated, that we have paid over 200 million naira in commission. But for me, the most important thing is that Wealthy Nation is bigger than the commission. It's about building a crop of entrepreneurs able to develop the ability to build high-value relationships, create opportunities, generate income, and improve their quality of life through performance and enterprise. And that is why we call it Wealthy Nation. Wealthy Nation, once again,
We need together.
because we are simply not trying to create people who make sales. We are building a community of people who know how to create value for themselves and those around them. Now, rather than have me tell you what Wealthy Nation is or can do, I think it is much better that you hear from people who are already doing it for themselves. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to put your hands together as I invite some community members who are already Wealthy Nation members, so you can hear from them, their experiences, their journeys, challenges, and results. So put your hands together as I welcome on stage to join me right now, Madam Felicity Nkwo. Please put your hands together. Please put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Please keep clapping till she gets here. Thank you. So I'll also call on Madam Viviana Ojemi. Keep clapping, please. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. Keep clapping. Okay, so you're welcome. The panel actually starts now. So you're welcome, Mama.
Thank you.
So how has it been?
Not bad.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
So can you just briefly introduce yourself to us?
Okay, my name. Hello. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mrs. Viviana Ojemen from Edo State.
Okay, madam. Before you joined Wealthy Nation, what was your situation or mindset around wealth creation generally? What do you feel as in real estate, wealth creation opportunities and all that? What was your mindset about that? And what made you decide that something has to change?
Actually, before joining the Wealthy Nation, life was so miserable. Hello? Can you hear me now?
Okay, probably you should use this.
Can you hear me now? Before joining the Wealthy Nation, life was so miserable for me. But I was selling all these petty food, animal pet food. I just supplied to customers until I met with the owner of this company that changed my life.
Wow. So from that, what was the specific moment, you understand, that information or experience? What was the specific moment, information or experience that gave you that confidence to take your first step with Wealthy Nation? What gave you, what gingered you, what was that trigger that made you take your first step?
My first taking the first step is in joining this organization is to make money.
And can you just give example? What was that moment that you just have that confidence that yes, I have to do this thing?
No, I was so tired.
What was that trigger?
Okay.
You know something will trigger you already, you've met him, but you've not decided. Do you understand? So what now trigger you to just say, I'll have to take this first step?
There is money in there is money making, as in making money here means so much to me. Why just
Okay, still, what I'm saying is probably something just triggered you, maybe lack of money or probably something happened.
no, as I earlier said, I said life was so miserable for me. That's what triggered me to join the Weather Nation.
Okay, can you hear her now? Can you hear her now?
The mic is bad.
But this one is okay.
Hello, can you hear me now? I said life was so miserable for me. That was what triggered me to join the Weather Nation.
Okay, so since taking that first step, what has been your most significant experience or transformation? And can you share a specific result or milestone that you've actually achieved? For what was that milestone? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I said, since taking that first step, what has been your most significant experience or transformation? And can you share a specific result or milestone that made you say, yes, I've actually made the right decision?
Hello. I was very skinny then. In fact, nothing to write home about.
Can you hear
Can you hear me? Until I met with this very powerful man that changed my life. The first time I came to Rick Thomas, so they trained me on how to make money into real estate. And I said, can I be able to make such? But he gave me, Dr. Michael Adeyemi gave me the boldness
Wow.
to forge ahead, you understand?
Wow.
That was what changed my life.
All right. So if you could go back to the day before you joined Wealthy Nation, what would you tell the person you were then about the opportunity you were about to discover? If you could go back, if you could turn back the hands, I said, okay, what would you tell the person you were about, the opportunity only you were about to discover?
I would say that there is money in real estate. If you are focused on whatever you are doing, be determined, be consistent, whatever you are doing, you will achieve your goal.
All right. So there are people sitting here today. We have people here today who are interested, but still waiting, doubting, or afraid to take the first step. What will you say to them? And what action do you believe they should take?
I will advise them to keep into the Weather Nation, to register and start. You understand? But let me give you an experience. Before joining the Weather Nation, I used to supply pet food, but at the end, when Dr. Adeyemi introduced me to this business, my first payment was hundreds of naira. You understand? So he encouraged me to forge ahead, of which my first payment, I received nothing less than about 400 and something thousand at first.
Wow.
Then the land was 400K then. We are selling at 400K.
That was awesome.
We are selling at 400K per a plot. But my first payment was about 400 and something thousand then. I said, wow, it's good to join this kind of business.
And you've never had that kind of sum before?
No.
Even from your business?
No.
Wow, that's beautiful. Please, can you give her a round of applause?
That land we sold at 400,000, 3.5 million.
Wow. Please give her a round of applause. All right, thank you so much, Madam Viviana.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So let's move to Madam Felicity. Mama, you're welcome. So can you please briefly introduce yourself to us?
My name is Mrs. Ngo Oleji. Know which is the good edge and the bad edge. There's so many people who have been poisoned because of most of the bad eggs out there. So when I came close, I know that yes, there are still good eggs. And coming to wedding nation and living them the best. And in wedding nation, I have made money. I have gotten gifts because of the sales. And the most of it all is that I am a proud landowner.
Wow, give a round of applause to that. And you've never even thought of probably buying a land before.
Never.
Wow, wow. You can see that Wealthy Nation is excellent. So what advice are you going to give to people here?
To everyone seated here,
Yes,
that
yes.
was where I was invited in my time. So when I came, heard and saw and took action. So I implore everyone seated here today, do not live without taking an action today. Because you don't need to be rich to become a landlord. You don't need to have it all before you can become a landlord. You start from somewhere. Looking at me today, you cannot compare my look and my financial status now compared to the way I was. So I implore everyone seated here today to take an action and become a landlord. Because it's a great opportunity that you cannot get anywhere. Because introducing somebody to a wealthy nation, you benefit from people that introduce to the business, not only the commission, even on the long run. So I implore everyone seated here today not to live here without taking action.
All right. So you've had it all. You had it all. Thank you so much, Madam Felicity. Thank you so much, Madam Viviana. So we won't take much of our time. So you can go and have your.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, everyone. So we would like you to pay attention. So the next speaker will. So you've actually had it all. That Wealthy Nation is actually a community of people. So you can see we have women here. So that is to show that women are actually taking the lead. So what a man can do, is a woman can learn from them. So we are actually taking lead. Thank you so much, everyone. So, so I want us all to pay attention for the next speaker tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Today we are very happy. 200 million, over 200 million commission. Like seriously. Say wow. Wow. It's massive. It's massive. So sincerely, I will fight on the next speaker. In short, the country earlier, person I will drive us all through, open the whole how to be a land owner in this world. With what man? 50,000. Sincerely, you want to hear that. You want to hear the history behind it. You want to hear the reality behind that. You are dealing with figure. You are dealing with reality. Sincerely, you are bringing this to your table. It's an opportunity. I want us to win together. Like the slogan says, say, wealthy nation.
Winning together.
So I'll be calling to the podium, Ms. Dr. Mike Adeyemi.
I did not ask you to stop clapping now. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm so happy, I'm so excited to be with you this morning. Some of you are already looking at the time. Okay, it's still the morning, right? It's past 11. All right, so we are still in the morning. So, and I want to welcome every one of you to this beautiful presentation. Before I do anything with you, first of all, I want you to help me do the round of applause. So, those three guys, Adia and Madam Viviana and Madam Felicity, are here right now to speak to us. It's not easy, really, to grab the microphone, is it? It's not. And every great speaker that I've ever seen was once a disaster at their first point of picking a microphone. I remember the first day I was given a microphone to speak at an event. I collected the microphone, my hands were shaking, my legs were shaking, I was sweating at the same time. And I was the one begging them to take the microphone from me. So it happens. But they did wonderfully well. They were just trying to share their story of what has happened to them over the last 2 years, that some of them have been part of the wealthy nation as a whole. But before I go into the detail of the day or the business opportunity of the day, there is always a ritual I do when I come to do training like this. How many of us want to be rich like Dangote? Please, can I see your hands up? There's nothing bad if you have money like Dangote. Nothing is bad. And don't forget, angels are passing. This one I'm saying now, they must stamp it. You want to be like Dangote, right? Yeah, there is actually a ritual that Dangote taught me because he's my mentor. And he said if I'm able to do this ritual regularly, I'll become a billionaire like him. Are you ready to learn it? Are you ready to learn it? There is a rule to it. When we start this ritual today, the stronger, the harder you get engaged in it, the bigger your bank account will be. The bigger your bank account will be. So don't take it for granted. It's very important. And the exercise required that you are going to drop everything in your hand. Your phone, drop it. I want your hands to be free, because we need to go to the next level. Everybody say next level. Look at your neighbor and say next level. I want us to go to the next level. So I want to put your hands together. You see, don't clap. Simple instructions. Just put your hands together like this. Now, the exercise is like this. You will start rubbing your palm together. Don't start yet. When I count 1 to 3, then you will start. You start rubbing your palm together. It's going to get hot. The sound needs to get louder. The louder it is, the bigger your bank account. The hotter it is, the bigger your bank account. Are you ready? It's a new level of awareness. I want to take you into serious money. Are you ready? Please, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, then you start. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Remember, the stronger, the harder you do this, the more money in the bank. And here is the rule. The people downstairs must hear the sound. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Don't stop. Don't stop. The money is about to start dropping in your bank. If you stop, it might just go back. It will not enter. So go ahead. Do it stronger, faster. I can't hear you over there. In the middle here, can I hear you? Right here at this corner. Ladies and gentlemen, please give yourself a round of applause. Now you can see that the clapping is different from the first one. Now your energy level is high. That's all I wanted from you. All right, so you are welcome. So today we are going to be talking about wealthy nation. Starting your journey with as little as how much? 50,000 naira. And a lot of us have been wondering, how possible is this? But I'm going to tell you it's possible because I'm going to walk you through. But before I go ahead, I'm going to just tell you a little bit story about myself. I came from a very humble, ordinary Nigerian background. My father is a teacher. How many of you are teachers here? Okay, any teacher in the house? Yes, my father used to be a teacher. He's retired now. And my mom is just a trader, an ordinary trader. And while I was growing up, I used to look back into the house. And I'm not so comfortable with what I was seeing. Yes, my dad will ask us to go to school, but yet it has to come with a lot of struggle. Being a teacher is used to taking loans. You know, teacher and loans, they are 5 and 6. So this guy will take loan, and when you ask him for money, we tell you, the loan I took the other time, I've not finished paying, I'm still paying. Then you see, I told myself, if care is not taken, this life can be transferred. Where I also grow up and begin to what? Take loan. Not to invest, but to run daily life expense. And that is the worst stage anybody can find themselves. So I used to see him do this, and it was struggle. And when he get promoted and got promoted again and again, it's still very difficult because the higher you go, the higher the responsibility. And it was not that easy. And for me, the background going to school was very, very tough. Very, very tough. And I started telling myself, I'm going to do something differently. And when I was able to manage and go to school and graduated, I told myself I'm going to do business. And when I chose to do business, a lot of people did not even believe in the course of choosing to do a business. You know, in Nigeria, we believe when you have a job, you know, 5 to 6 or 5 to 9 or 9 to 5, that is when life is what? Is good. But I realize even that part cannot make anybody rich. Because I've seen a lot of people that do that part and it's always struggle upon struggle. And I will tell you also for a fact that starting a business or going into a journey of a business is not also as easy as it is or as easy as it is painted. But I went in anyway. And I remember I started my journey in sales and marketing as a business person. And I will tell you in this room today, there is nothing I've not sold. You can name it. There is nothing. At a point, I was into fashion. At a point, I was a therapist. At a point, I was into acupuncture machine. At a point, I was a gym instructor. Name it. I did a lot of things. And later, I got into one industry that many of us here don't like. And that is network marketing. Network marketing. Many of us don't like that industry. When we hear network, what do we want to do? We want to run away. Little did I know that that is the path for ordinary people to build extraordinary life. And I started that journey in 2005, and it was not easy. But I was consistently building it. And I built it until it did not only make me a millionaire, but it made me a billionaire. So, all the capital that I needed, I was able to raise it from network marketing. But while building my network marketing career, I told myself, there is more value I can offer. And while I was also building my network marketing career, I have a high interest in real estate. And I was building my real estate business by the side. I could buy land, build a house, and use it on rental. The reason why the rich are so rich today is because they have an information that me and you don't have. And I'm going to give you a scenario. A few days ago, or a few months ago, Dangote announced that it's going to be selling shares. Abi? Yes. Now, everyone in this room is already preparing to buy shares. Abi? Yes. But should I surprise you? The real people that will make money in the shares have already bought the shares. That's the information they didn't give you. They only gave you a public one that will help you prepare. Some have been invited and say, come, first movers advantage. Come and sit down. Right? And buy. You see the like of $40 went and sold his share in the power sector and bring it to where? Dangote refinery, private investment. And by the time the majority of us, the remaining of us, now here, oh, Dangote is selling shares, and we rush in, giri. They drop their own, and their money multiplied by 20, by 100, and they become more billionaires. Information is power. Information is power. And that's why you must ensure that you have access to what? The right information. Number two things, your decision. When you have a first-hand information, what decision are you taking on that information? Because whatever you do with the information that you have, the actions that you take, that's what is going to create the change that you are seeking. Then, another principle is what you earn and what you do with what you earn. A lot of people believe that, oh, I don't have money, I will invest when the big money comes. I'll be very factual with you. If you are waiting until the day big money will come, big money might never come. Because it is the little money that you have that you can grow, you can build, you can multiply. They said a little drop of water can do what? Can make a mighty ocean. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. You don't need to wait until you have 10 billion, 100 billion for you to make an investment. You can actually start your journey very small, do something with the little that you are earning. I'm going to give you something. Everyone in this room are making money. True or true? Yes. Looking at your beautiful faces, you guys are looking good. There's no one among us that is suffering, none. Every one of us in this room have an access to an income. But let me say this. Imagine you earn 500,000 every month as your income. So you collect 500K today, you spend it. You collect the 500,000 tomorrow, you spend it. Next month, upper month, year in, year out. As it's coming, you are spending. As it's coming, you are spending. What do you think will happen to you 10 years after? Will you be rich? Why are you not rich? Because you are spending all that you have. You can never build wealth. The only way to build wealth is by sowing your seed. Tell your neighbor, sow your seed. So you need to sow your seed. The little money you have, you need to do something with that money. You know, the rich build wealth using systems. They use strategies. They use opportunities at hand. They tap into it. And they turn it into what? Into wealth. So use the little that you have to multiply and make more money. Now, your network. And here, when we talk about network, we are talking about the power of association. You are the average of 5 other persons that you hang around. If you hang around 5 broke, miserable individuals, there's every likelihood you are number 6. This is true. And if you hang around 5 great individuals with investment mindset, they might not be rich. Don't get me wrong. That your network that you have right now, they might not be rich. But them, they talk about investment. They talk about money. They talk about transformation. They talk about training. They talk about change. Those are the right networks. Because together with them, you can build something. You see, they say average mind. What do? They discuss people. Great mind. What do? Discuss us. So your network will determine your net worth. So it means that as you are, you must be conscious. If you want the next 5 years to be a great year, you must be what? You must be conscious of your network. The people you hang around with. One of the things I've learned to do is when I sit in an environment where they want to gossip people, I stand up. I find every reason to stand up and leave that environment. Because I don't want to be there. I don't want to be quoted. Mike was there. Mike now said, I don't want to say. So I will move. But if I'm in the midst of people where they are talking money, opportunities. Let me give an example. I was in my office one day. I don't know what happened. One beautiful afternoon, I've been working, and at a point, I just feel that I get very low in my spirit. And I don't know what was happening. I make coffee without milk. I drank to get energy. It wasn't working. And one of my business partner walked in, Alaja, and she said, we need to have a meeting. And I said, Alaja, sit down. I started having the meeting. But while we are having the meeting, I still have this spirit of uneasiness. But there is this friend of mine that I called in the morning. I called him, I think, twice. He's a doctor. He did not pick. So while myself and Elijah were having the meeting, he called him and said, oh, Mike, you've been trying to call me. I said, yes, I called you in the morning. He said, so what's up? I said, well, I have an information I needed to pass to you. That was why I was calling. So I gave him the information. And he said, by the way, there's something I also want to tell you. I said, what is that? He said, do you remember that my friend? I will not mention the friend name because all of you will know him. He sells a very popular product in Computer Village. I will not mention his name. He said, that my friend, he said, he sold one of his property in Banana Island some months ago for 14 billion. 14 billion. He said, the interesting part, why I want to tell you this, is that he took the entire 14 billion to an asset management company. And the asset management company are paying him 3% every month. Please, can somebody pick their phone and calculate how much that money is? Every month. 400 what? 420 million every month. He said, Mike, you know what? He rented another house in Banana Island and is paying 50 million per month. You see, when this information and conversation finished, my blood pumped. That my low spirit disappeared. I became very active. The kind of conversations I need to hear. I needed that conversation at that time. To what? To free my spirits. So who are you talking to? What are they telling you? He gave me that information and
the way I was thinking, everything shifted. And that day, in the night, I called him back. I said, what if I also go and raise some cash? Can those asset management company also take some amount of money? Let me put it there. He said, sure, why not? He said, all I just need to do is to call him and I will link you guys. And that is it. Your what? Your network. Your network. So, what other principle? Time and what you do with it. Every one of us have time. True or true? Yeah, we have a lot of time. But what do we do with our time? We are currently living in an era where if you are not careful, you could pick your phone. It's happening to everybody. Nobody is a saint. You could pick your phone, you want to call somebody. And from calling somebody, you derail into TikTok or into Instagram or Facebook. And you begin to watch. And you scroll aimlessly for the next 2-3 hours. And your time is gone. So what do you do with your time? So what you do with your time also determines what will happen to you 5 years from now. So you must be conscious of the kind of information that you listen to. The decisions you make concerning money. Your decision concerning money. And of course, the kind of action that you take. All of these are to give us a pathway into what? Into wealth building. And that is why it is crucial that you pay undivided attention. Now, before we go far, let me give you the sad reality of Nigeria so that you know where we are as a country. Nigeria reality, the economic game has changed. Our inflation rates at this point is how many? 15.38. Few months ago, it was 15.9. So, according to National Bureau of Statistics, that's inflation rate right now. It means that Nigeria is still in poverty. We are not out of poverty yet. We are still there. Though the economy is getting better, but we are still in poverty. So it means that the money you have today will not buy what it can buy in the next 5 years. It's not possible. Whatever that money can buy today, in the next 5 years, that same money will not be able to buy that same thing. So you must learn to invest your money at the right time. Now, let's look at rent in Lagos. You know, I made a prediction last year or a few months ago. I'm going to show you what I said in that prediction. You see, when I see people doing this, I laugh. I beg in the name of God, if you are in this room, when you see them carrying placards, fighting landlords, don't join them. Oh. You know why? You'll be a landlord one day. You will also build a house. Right? So, the people that build their houses, is it their urine they use in building the house? No, they use money. If we build houses recently, we will understand what I'm saying. As at last year, August, cement was selling for 9,000. By December, cement become 11,500. Today, cement is 12,500. Today, some area is 13,000. And it's not going to get better. Cement will still get to 20,000. So imagine somebody who built his house, he now tells you my rent is so amount. You now say no, you must not take the rent to that level. It is you that have to go and upgrade your income so it can fit what? The rent that you are paying. Because rent is not going to get lower. It's not going down. It will go up. And now, look, Lagos just raised the pricing of what? Owning a property. It means that for you to do documentation and get approval in Lagos, you will sweat. Before, how much is an approval? Little amount of money. But today you want to build a duplex. They are asking you to go and bring 60 million to get an approval, if no more. Upon that fact, you have to settle. Remember, you have to settle. You have to tip somebody in the ministry. Hand must touch hand. All those bureaucracy, you are going to go through it when building a house. So what is this problem telling me and you? There's a need for you to do something for yourself. Now, I said by 2030, the greatest threat to living in Lagos will not be the desire to live in Lagos. It will be the inability to do what? To afford staying in Lagos. Those who refuse to upgrade their income will eventually find what? That Lagos has outgrown their what? Their earnings. So two things are happening here. Two things are happening here. We need to look into ownership. Am I correct? Then we need to look into what? Increasing our income. So you now realize that one way does not cut it anymore. One singular way does not cut it. One way of income cannot sustain you anymore. So an asset is anything that you own that is generating money for you. That's an asset. Anything you own that is generating money for you. Now, why is it that many people don't own an asset? Number one reason people don't own an asset, they wait until they have enough what? Money to invest profitably in a diversified portfolio. A lot of people also believe that a location outside of their comfort zone is too far. Can you remember the story I told you? That was my mentality too. It's too far. Now, do you know when you spread your hand like this, let's say about 50 kilometers from this way, right? If it's a bush, give it 10 years, development will get there. Spread your hand this way, 50 kilometers. In the next 10 years, development will also reach there. How many of us have traveled from Lagos to Ibadan recently? By the year 2030, Lagos, Ibadan, Ogun State, they will all join together. On that road alone, from Lagos to interchange, to toll gate, middle toll gates, there are over 1,620 companies right now sitting in that place. They are there. So what is that telling me and you? There is nowhere in Lagos that is too far. There is nowhere within Lagos and Ogun that is too far. When you enter from Ododubega, you enter Areko, right? And you are going to Mowe. Do you know the difference between Lagos and Mowe? No. You actually feel you are still in Lagos. Until you get to interchange, you begin to realize that, no, I'm not in Lagos anymore, I'm not in Ogun State. And when you go towards Abeokuta Road, everywhere is experiencing massive development at the moment. So nowhere is far. Stop believing anywhere is far. When they take you to a place where you can buy land of 500,000, my dear brother, rush the land. Buy the land. In fact, be greedy. Be greedy in buying the land. I'm going to give you a story. In 2023, an old man came to visit me in the office. And we're having a chat. And I told him, we need land for our real estate business. And the man said, there is a place I can take you. There's land. I said, really? And it's genuine. He said, why not? He said, I will call my surveyor and we'll go there. And ladies and gentlemen, they took us to the place. From Abeokuta Express to where the land is, we are going to drive about 35 minutes. The road is not so good. And on getting there, they show us different kind of bush, you know. And the moment we got there, I spotted an opportunity. No real estate company, nothing. We are the only person in that road. So we decided to make an arrangement on how we are going to buy. And we bought our first 500 acre there. The first time I took my own staff, hello? The first time I took my own staff to the land after purchase, when we arrived, on the road they were asking me, Oga, where are we going? I said, don't worry, we are going to where the land is. On getting to where the land is, they said, Oga, where is the land? I pointed to a forest. They said, this place? I said, yes. I saw the countenances in their face. It's like this guy is crazy or something. Who will ever come here and buy land from us? But you see, they were seeing a forest. I was seeing a city, a future city. We started the journey, and here where it get funny. Right here, it get funny. We bought the land, and we're selling the land at 400,000 per plot of 500 square meter. 400K. That is an amount anybody can what? Can afford. 500 square meter is even bigger than the plot. And we're selling at 400,000. We took people there. We make a lot of noise. People bought. But the people that bought never knew they were buying gold. 2023, right? Which year are we? How many years after? Ask me how much is the land of 400,000 naira selling now? 3.5 million. 3.5 million naira. That is not the only thing. That's not the only thing. You know, when we settled at the place, so I started asking myself, how do we make this place become valuable? Now, remember, I talk about power of what? Network. I have a mentor. I called him, Maoga. There is this place where my company is doing some project. Oh, would you like to look at it? Then he said, Mike, Oro Ile, I'm not in Ile, anything land. Anything land. Anything land. Say, Baba, calm down. Listen to me first. So one day, I took the 3D of the design of our estates and sent it to him. He saw it. He called me back. Mike, I have in mind to do all this thing now. But the problem is land. I said, but I told you there is land somewhere. He said, He said, okay, come and see me in my office. And I went to his office. We sat down, we talked. He asked me a series of questions. Then he told me, I want to go and meet the communities myself, to be sure. I went as far as going to Abeokuta House of Assembly. I have some couple of friends there. I told them, look, I'm bringing some investors to this place. You are the honorable in charge of lands, chairman, land committee, Ogun State. I want you to be at the meeting. Honorable Justice, chairman, Justice, I want you to be at the meeting. And they say, Mike, no problem, I will come. You just fuel our securities and our jeeps. That's not a problem. They drove down, they came on that day. I called the community, the chiefs, the baales, everybody came. So when my mentor was coming, you know what he did? He brought alongside with him additional 27 CEOs of different real estate companies. And we did the meeting. The old villagers were happy. Everybody is happy they went. As I'm talking to you today, there are over 30 companies that own different estate projects. And you cannot even get land from community again. As at now. My mentor alone, his own estate is 1,000 acres. The gatehouse is bigger than this building. Already done there. Light, power supply, everything there. They are already doing the road network of the 1,000 acres now. And guess how much he's selling a plot? 5 million naira. That was the same area we sold for how much? 400,000. Are we together? So don't say anywhere is far. When you say it is far, it's only far because of where you live. Do you know if you live in Chiun and they take you to Obafe to buy land, it's 30 minutes drive from your house or 20 minutes drive from your house. Every one of us will say Bejuleki is far. But if you move from Agbado Jaye, right? How many hours do you think it's going to take you to Bejuleki? Definitely maybe 3-4 hours for you to get there. So nowhere is far anymore. So a lot of people don't have a structured ownership plan and saving plan. True or true? Now, one of the things you must do is to make sure that you escape rat race and do what? Begin to look at how you can create a system that will help you to save, a system that will help you to acquire property, a system that will help you to build something for yourself. So, what is the difference? N to spend versus what? N, allocate, acquire, build, and what? And grow. What the rich do is that they create this system. This is a system. So a lot of people earn, and what do? They spend. But what the rich do is that when they make their money, what do? They earn. What do? They allocate the money. They take the money, break it into pieces. All right? One is for buying land. One is for food at home. One is for their rent. They divide it. And what do they do after that? They save the money, they acquire a property. And after acquiring property, what do? They build and grow with it. And that is what you need to do too. So when we begin to look different, when you stop asking, what can I buy with my income? And you start asking, what can I build with my what? With my income. So it's all about what you can build with your own income. So the money you are making now, you need to start investing it and build something with it. Now, let me also give you some case scenario here. The cost of waiting. In case you are still waiting that in the future you buy land or you become a property owner. In 1980, a standard plot of land, roughly 1,000 square meter, in prime Ikoyi, Lagos, was selling for how much? 50,000 naira to 150. With some lottery allocation, it can get to how much? 200,000 naira. 200,000. But today, what is the current price per square meter in Ikoyi today? Is how much? 4.2 million square meter. Now multiply that by 1,000 square meter. That is 4.2 billion for one plot of 1,000 square meter. Are you seeing the power of what? Investing in what? Assets. Now, let's look down a little bit. What do you see? A plot of land, Lekki, phase 1, was selling in 2000. How much? 500,000 naira. And 5 million, depending on the exact location. Now, today, how much is it selling? 2 billion naira per plot. That same land some people bought. Then look at this as well. This is Allen in Ikeja. My office used to be on Allen before. You know where I-10-7 is? That used to be our former office. I was privileged to meet the old man that owns the place before we left. And when he came, we engaged in chat because we were doing real estate. So he started talking to us. And he said when he bought that place, he bought it around 1,500. He said he was working in railway. They were living in old Surulere. And when they asked them to come to Allen, they would say it's a bush path. There was no road, cocoa everywhere on Allen. He said, so one day somebody said he should buy the land because why? They are bringing government house, Alausa, to this place. He bought. And as at the time we were there with him on that building, they were already offering him about 1.5 billion for what he bought at 1,500. Look at Abule Egba, a suburb. Imagine somebody living in Surulere in the 80s and they ask him to go to Abule Egba to buy land. Will he want to go? No, he will not. Why should he go to Abule Egba to go and buy? Or to tell him to go to toll gates? Will he want to go to toll gates? The answer is no. But look at it. Abule Egba today was selling at 150, 350 as at the year 2000. But today, as I'm talking to ladies and gentlemen, Abule Egba is now selling between 45 million to 120 million, depending on the location. Abule Egba, 120 million. I was doing a search recently, and they listed a house for sale in Abule Egba for 400 million. Abule Egba. So nowhere is far. And that's why it's very important for you to invest in property and asset. I want to own a land, but I don't have enough money. I want to own a land, but I don't have enough money. This is a problem of desire versus what? Bank accounts. So what can you do? And that is why we are here today. So I'm going to show you two things that you can do together. How to own a land, at the same time how to what? How to make money. How to make money. So, and the next big question I'm going to ask you is, if you could do more than own a land and build your own home, what if you could earn a lifetime income and achieve all your financial goals? That's what we are going to be talking about today. We teach you how to sell, earn, reinvest, and what? And own. We are going to teach you real estate. We are going to teach you how to sell, marketing, communication. All of these are what we are going to be offering you at the Wealthy Nation. So what will you need to join us today in selling real estate? Every property needs a buyer. True or true? Yes. Every property. If you are here today, you don't have the money to buy property now. You can start from what? From becoming a real estate salesperson, selling real estate to people. Every property that ever existed need what? A buyer. And every buyer is also looking for who? A seller, somebody to trust with their own what? Investment. So the opportunity to make money through real estate is so big because people are looking for what? Somebody that will sell land to them. And this is where professional realtors are making money. I know realtors that work with us last year that made over 15 million selling land. They made 15 million. I know a guy that did 15 million in Retomax selling land for us. I know somebody that makes 5 million, 10 million in just 1 year of selling land. So all you need to do is to be able to introduce real estate opportunities to people strategically. So the Wealthy Nation itself is not just a group where we just sell land alone, but it's a group where we give you real knowledge, sales training, marketing, personal development, getting serious buyers, communication, networking, mentorship, community, proper sales, and opportunities. That's what we are going to be doing in that community. So when you join us, you are not just joining because you just want to sell. We are going to work on a journey together. And that is the journey of teaching you how to become a professional real estate sales person. And of course, we have proof. A lot of people through our Wealthy Nation project already have landed properties. And I remember when we started Retomax, there was no Wealthy Nation. And I met a lot of people in the journey, and I was talking to them. They were our salespeople. They just come from different places just to sell. There was no community for them then. And I was asking them, do you have a land of your own? They will say no. But you are selling land. That's an error. How can you be selling what you don't own? And I checked with a lot of other companies, with other realtors. And I realized many realtors are selling real estate, but they don't own a land of their own. They just earn the big commission, and boom, they go. They are either buying car, living in a beautiful houses, and that is all. So I said we are going to create Wealthy Nation. And the goal of Wealthy Nation is not just for you to sell, but you will also own a property. And that property will also become an asset for you that will multiply and pay you for life. So, today, that dream is already a reality. Just last week, over 80 people were given 400 square meter, a plot of land each in the Wealthy Nation Garden Estate in Obafemi Wode right here in Ogun State. Can we give that a round of applause? And when we say we have paid over 200 million, it's not a joke. We are not saying it so that you can become part of us. Hello? When we say we pay 200 million in commission, I'm not telling you this so that you will join us. I'm telling you what we have done. Should be that money pass through our account. I'm the one that signed it. Account, where are you? Okay, that's it there. If we bring the list to me, Oga, we need to pay commission 10 million, I'll sign. Oga, we are paying commission today, 12 million, I'll sign. And that is how we signed 200 million out to different families, different individuals who are working and selling with Retomax. So this money has gone into hand of different people. Some of them are here today, some of them are not even here at all. Some of them are not even in Lagos. We also have a group as far as Asaba. So, ladies and gentlemen, over 200 million in commission has been paid. So who are the people that we are looking for? Because when it comes to sales business, because it is a business that does not require you to report to anybody. All right? Everybody feel that once I just join and I register, I just walk away and that is the end. The answer is no. Now, we are looking for a certain category of people. to join us in the journey. Who are we looking for? Number one, those who are serious about what? Can we read together? Those who are serious about property. Number two, those who are what? Number three. Number four. 5. Then you see, among all of them, the one that cover everything is the last one. Those who are what? Serious about their personal goal. Because when you join us, we will call you for training. If you are not serious about your personal goal, you will not come. Is that not so? You will come, you will show up. We will need you to be committed. If you are not serious with your personal goal, will you be committed? Because when people hear, oh, they make 200 million. You see, the people that make 200 million, those people that share that money, they are not the people that talk about real estate once in a while. They are people that talk about it how? Every day. Everybody they meet, they will say, have you heard? Oga, do you have a plot? Madam, do you have a plot? Oga, do you have a plot? Oga, do you own anything in real estate? Those are the people. They are always seeking every opportunity to what? To sell to somebody. So we are looking for people who are very serious-minded. Because what we are doing at the Wealthy Nation is not a get-rich-quick scheme, like many people believe. It's not. It's serious business. We are looking for connectors. We are looking for who? Connectors. Those who want to stand between the company and the people who have a need for property ownership. The connector. Your job is to stand and connect people to what? To how they can invest in what? Property. That's your job. You don't need to bother yourself with, oh, how they clear the land, how they survey the land. That is our own problem. Your problem is to take the product from who? From the company and put it in the hand of who? The person who needs the product. So we are looking for connectors among us. So we are seeking people who are promoters, connectors among us, who want to change their financial future through what? Property ownership. So what do? We connect people to legit real estate opportunities and investment by helping people become what? Homeowners through recommendation and connecting people to our community. So how do you join us? How do you join us? Number one, you have taken the first step by attending our training. And at the end, you'll be able to make a decision. And for everybody you are going to invite to come and be part of us, we are also going to give them what? Training. Because the training is what we empower them to be able to sell in the marketplace. Number two, we are going to give mentorship. Mentorship simply means somebody is going to be guiding you on how to do it. Guidance and leadership development. Then, market support. Meaning we are going to create tools and materials in form of videos that you can use, that you can post, that you can send to family and friends, that you can use to let them know there's an opportunity for them to invest. We are going to teach you about real estate itself, different kind of real estate, different opportunities in the real estate sector. All right? Because when we talk about real estate, it's divided into a lot of, branches. We are going to teach you everything about what? Real estate opportunity. Then, of course, you are going to be part of a network of like-minded individuals. You have access to unlimited income. The people that are currently working with us today are earning up to 22% in commission. up to 22% in commission. So imagine you sell a land for 1 million naira and you get 22%. How much is that? How much is that? 220,000 naira. Is that an amazing money? What if you just sell 2 plots? 440, right? What if you do 3 plots? What if you do 5? You already hit 1 million. Is that a good income or an excellent income? An excellent income. An excellent income. And that is where this opportunity gets more and more interesting. And of course, we have just included a travel in our plan where you can travel with us to destinations outside Nigeria. How many of us want to witness that? So you can go with us to Qatar, you can go with us to Dubai, you can go with us to US, to Canada, but promise me you will not run away when you get to Canada. So, what is our vision with these projects? What is our vision? To cultivate a vibrant community of real estate sales professionals by empowering them with what? The right skills and opportunities. That's the vision of this project. And what is our mission? Very simple. To unite 50,000 self-motivated and impact-driven individuals, hence creating job opportunities that empower people to seize control of their financial life and earn million naira monthly. And they will not only, these 50,000 will not only make money, but they will also become land owners. And for me, that is the most interesting part of it for me. Imagine how I was feeling when we were allocating 80 members of the community their own land. Just because they join this community, they become what? A land owner. And which can happen to anybody too in the audience. So, how do I get started? There are 3 categories of registration. 3 categories. I want to get started with Wealthy Nation. You can begin as a certified realtor. A certified realtor will start with 50,000 naira only. And with your 50,000 naira, what do you get? You get a t-shirt, a face cap, a diary, flyers, ID. Then we enroll you in our school of sales, where we are now teaching you on how to sell. So you also have access to digital classes, where we are going to teach you how to market on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Then you also earn commission from your sales up to 22%. Then leverage opportunities, monthly and yearly incentives, and access to mentorship commission and access to leverage income. All of these things is what you have. So once you pay 50,000 naira, you have access to all of this. The package comes in a bag. That bag, your t-shirt, everything is right inside. And immediately we are enrolling you to start coming to the office for what? For your training. Now, that is number 1. Number 2, 450,000 naira, which is joint to own. You get everything that the 50,000 naira is getting, but there is something extra here that you are going to get. You are going to get 250 square meters of land in addition to this 450,000 naira that you paid. So you are not just paying 450,000, but you are paying what? You are getting what? A land worth 250 square meters. Then we have the superior independent business builder, 750,000. This will give you 400 square meter of land. And you will still get every other thing that the 50,000 naira is getting. However, your commission increase. Remember, when you register with 50,000 naira, your commission is how much? 15%. But when you register with 450, your commission is how much? Then when you register with 750, your commission is how much? 17%. Now, you will realize there is 3% and 2%. Who owns that money? I'm going to explain that later. All right? But you, who is joining, you are entitled to how much? 17% of your sales. And we have a lot of wonderful products that you can sell. Wonderful products that I'm still going to talk about. So, then you have access to mentorship, then you have land. You see, the majority of people who allocated land, they were on this platform. All right? They were on this platform. Now, there are people that started with 50,000 naira. I don't have 750. I don't have 450. But I can start with what? 50,000. Then when they start with 50,000 naira, then they begin to sell and get commission. Then they upgrade their account to either 450 or 750. And they use the money now to what? To upgrade the account, and they get access to what? The land. Are we getting it? Yes. So, what are the ways you are going to make money as a salesperson with us? You will get land sales commission from 15% to 22%. Then you get what we call a direct referral bonus. Meaning that aside from selling land, anytime you refer anybody to also join the community, you make money. So let's take for example, I refer my sister here. Please, can you come? She's my very good friend, and I refer her. She come for a seminar like this, and she joined us with just 50,000 naira. Wealthy Nation will pay me 10,000 naira immediately for referring another person to become part of what? The community. We are not stopping there. What if the person I refer, she did not join with 50,000, but joined with 450? Wealthy Nation will pay me 65,000 right there. What if the person I refer did not join with 450, but joined with 750? Wealthy Nation will pay me 100,000 right there. So let's assume I did not sell land, right? But I was only introducing people that are joining the community with 750. And I'm just getting 100,000. If I recommend 5 of them in a month, how much have I earned? If I do 10 of them in a month, how much have I earned? Clap for this system, please. You can sit down now. There's also what we call March sales bonus. There's what we call rank advance. And of course, there's what we call profit sharing. You can share profit also with the company. Now, let me show you how the whole of this thing works. So, like I said, refer to N. I want to explain it again so that some of us will have more clarity. You connect a certified realtor. How much will you earn? When you bring in somebody who is a business builder, how much do you earn? When you bring in somebody who is a superior, what do you earn? 100,000 naira. So, I give you a scenario here. Say, let's assume you connect 10 people to this community to come and become our realtor and be selling our property and our opportunities. If you do 10 of them in a month with just 50,000 naira, how much do you earn? 100,000 naira. And if you do 100 of them, how much do you have? 1 million. Now, the most interesting part of it is that all you just need to do is to invite them for opportunity class like this, where we show everybody how it works together. Or, if we are not having this particular event like this, you can invite them to the office. Because we have this kind of event now once in a month. All right? But every Saturday at our office, we do this type of training for people. Are we together? So all you need to do is to invite those people to where? To the office every Saturday. And somebody is going to explain exactly how it works for them. And they are going to join, and you are going to earn the commission, while you are also learning how it's been done. Are we together? Yes. So, let me give you the next scenario. Let's assume that you bring in somebody with 450,000 naira. Okay? Then, you introduce 10 of them in a month. How much is your income? 650,000 naira. But what if you do 100 of them? How much is that? 6.5 million. Let's say you just do that in 1 year. 100 people in 1 year to join this community. That's just what you want to do. And you earn 6.5 million naira. Did you make money? Did you make money? Absolutely. And I will tell you, this was the system that I used to make my first 1 billion. Are you together with me? This is the same system that I use to make my first what? 1 billion. So, all you need to do is connect people to an opportunity. Then, look at this. If you are doing 100K, you connect 10 people to the opportunity, it's 1 million naira every month. And if you do 100, let's say in 1 year, how much have you made? 10 million naira. Who tell you there's no money in Nigeria? There is money. The beautiful thing about the opportunity you are seeing today is that you are giving value to somebody. So somebody joined a community, number one, with 750,000. You did not just collect 750,000 and you ask him to go away. There's a land attached. There's a property. That 750,000 that the person paid today, and he own a land. You also have an access to start bringing orders, and it's making money. That same land can sell for 10 million in future. That same land can sell for 100 million in future. Are we making sense? So you are giving real value to people. You are changing people's life. So, what other ways can you make money, ladies and gentlemen? So it has a kind of a binary structure. What does binary means? 2. So if you, peradventure, bring 2 people now into the system, right? We are going to place one in your left and one is going to be on your right. How much do you get? Additional 5,000. Now, do you know that if the persons you bring are also bringing more people into the system, either you are there or not, every one person that comes to your left, every one person that comes to your right, you get 5,000, and it goes till infinity. There is no end. Am I talking to somebody? So now, let me now show you a scenario. Let me show you a scenario. So imagine right now, this is you. You take your position. You pay 50,000 naira, for example. And you connect 2 people. These 2 guys that you connect to the system actually pay 50,000 naira. You are going to get 10,000 naira first. Is that not so? As your direct referral bonus. And then you get additional 5,000 matching bonus. Then these 3 continue to go like this. If it goes like this for 12 months, ladies and gentlemen, you will have done 20,475,000 in income. So you will have done that. And this is how a lot of people are making money year in, year out. We are in an era whereby referral is a business we do every day, but we are not getting paid. Women are here, right? You sew your clothes. You introduce your friend to the tailor. How much does the tailor pay you? 0, right? You make your hair in the salon. You introduce your friend to that salon. How much were you paid? Nothing, 0. But here, we are only saying, offer somebody an opportunity and you get paid for it. And here is the thing. It's a decision, it's a choice. They can choose to say yes, they can choose to say no. All right? So yours is just to offer them the opportunity and allow them to make an informed decision. Now, what are the other ways you can make money? You can make money through ranking. So you get 1% of your group sales. It means that every month, whatever your group sell, the people you bring in, whatever they sell in a month, you also get 1%. But how do you qualify to earn the 1%? You will have accumulated 75 points from property sales. That's one. Number two, at least you will have gotten 100% in left and right. And that also gives you an international trip to travel to our next destination. If it's Qatar, if it's Mauritius, anywhere we are going, you can go with us. However, whenever you get there is when you qualify. Are we together? So there's no time frame whenever you get there. All right. So I've been able to analyze the point here, but when you become a member, we are going to give you a more deeper explanation and calculation on how you are going to achieve all of this. And we have it up to a point where you get your first car worth 10 million naira. That's when you become a gold badge realtor. You become a platinum badge realtor. You get a car worth 25 million. All right. Then you become an Hall of Fame. You actually qualify for a profit share. 2% of the company profit is shared with those who are in that category. So all of these, ladies and gentlemen, are the opportunity that this system is actually offering you. So, and a lot of people have actually been earning that income already, and they are already in that position. So, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, all right, so one of the things we also do is to host several events like this. You can see these are past events that we have done. People been given household appliances, televisions, refrigerators. A lot of people have qualified and earned so much from our system. So when we are telling you we have done a lot, we have actually accomplished a lot within the space of the short period of time that we started our journey. And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, there are going to be 3 categories of people in this room. Category number 1, these are groups that will listen and go home. We pray that God bless you as you go home. Please, can we clap for them, please? So those are the first category. The second category are the people that will listen, get excited, and they will be indifferent. They won't do anything about it. We also love you. All right? We just believe it's not yet the right time for you. And of course, we have the third categories of people that will listen, evaluate the opportunity, and they will say, I am what? I am ready. But my big question to all of you is, where are you? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? If you are ready, let me see your hands up. Say, I'm ready. Say, I am ready. All right. So, also, ladies and gentlemen, We've been talking about investment. Before I go into the conclusion, we're almost done. On the 26th of September, we are launching one of the biggest opportunities that has ever been seen before in the history of real estate. And I'm going to be using this opportunity to invite you to what I call the Investors Forum. At the Investors Forum, we are not going to be discussing about how to join the community. We are going to be discussing how you can be part of something big and powerful. Tell your neighbor something big and powerful. Now, let me give you a snippet. How many of you here will like to own an hotel where you earn money and it's paying you for the rest of your life? Raise up your hand. You want to own an hotel that will pay you for life? Please put down your hand. That's number one. How many of you want to own rental properties in choice location of Lagos? Choice location, say Maryland, Ikeja GRA. Raise up your hand. A rental apartment where you'll be earning rent every year. Would you like to do that? But what if I told you that all you need to own an hotel can be as little as 10,000 naira? Will you be willing to give me that money? Will you be willing to give me that money? That's the next big thing on the table. With 10,000 naira, you can own a unit of an hotel and earn from that hotel for life. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? That's the next big thing. And we have also done it in a way. We have built an app so that it can be easy for everybody to buy into it. So we are going to be building hotels, rental apartments in choice locations in Lagos. You can buy as many units as possible into those projects, and you are getting dividend from them every year, every month. So we have evaluated, we have seen it, we have looked into it, we have researched it. It's working globally, and it's going to work also in Nigeria. Apartment, yes. We have Maryland, we have K2, Alapere, yes. We have Lekki. So those are the areas. So when you come for the investment forum, we are now different areas that we have. Yes. There are a lot of businesses that is going to be taken care of. The investment opportunity to be taken care of. So I'm going to be explaining them at that event. So hotel is one of them, rental is one of them, build and sell is one of them. Where we build house, you subscribe into that, we build it. After building, we sell it, we share the profit for everybody. So all of these opportunities are coming on the 26th. On the 26th. So make sure you are there. Now, if you are coming on the 26th, if you are already a member of the Wealthy Nation, what do we need you to do? We need you to bring investors. All right? Investors that can invest into such projects and be part of it. You also can invest into the project as individual. Everybody can invest. Both you, the investor, everybody can invest into that project. So make sure you are there on that day. So fill the form. The form you are filling now is to show that we are going to be inviting you to the 26th event. Make sure you fill your form. so that we'll be inviting you to that program. Then when you are coming, you can come with a lot of investors that will come and listen to that project and how it works. There are also more opportunities that we are going to be unveiling. There are also a lot of land that we are going to be unveiling on that day. How many of you have heard about one of our projects called RIA Projects? Retomas Industrial and Agro Layout, where you can own a palm plantation, all right, without going to farm. You can become a farm owner without going to farm. You own a palm plantation in acres, all right? We are also going to be discussing that on that particular day. On that particular day. So ensure that you are at that event. So I'm just giving us time to finish our form filling, because I want to do something very interesting right now. How many of us said they are ready? If you are ready, let me see your hands up again. You are ready? Are you ready to get started? Let me see your hands up. Let me see your hands up. Let me see your hands up. Everybody is ready. Beautiful. For those of you who are here today, I'm going to be giving you an offer, an opportunity. It might not come again, but today you will have access to that opportunity. And I'm only looking at, say, 10 people, not much, 10 people. I'm looking for 10 people who are going to take advantage of the opportunity. Just 10. And get themselves started today. Remember, I told you, the lowest registration is how much? 50,000 naira, right? Good. Then, the next registration is 450. Then the next one is 750. You see, for the one of 50,000 naira, it's constant. Very constant. It's basic. So I'm not going to do anything about that. Those who want to get started with that one, they can get started right now. But you see the one of 450 and the one of 750. I'm going to do something about it today. And I want to give about 10 people the opportunity to become a landowner today, at the same time become part of our business opportunity. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, just for 10 people only, can I have the form? The registration form. Your registration is 450,000. But it's going to come with a land, 250 square meter of land. Are you getting me? Half plot of land, yes. And for those paying 750, it will come with a full plot of land, 400 square meter. Obafe Owode, along Lagos Abeokuta Express. Yeah, you can still subscribe. Yes, you can still subscribe. Huh? You have question? Don't worry, we'll answer you. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'm going to be giving 10 people the opportunity to subscribe. So for today, all right, for today, we have our POS. POS guys, are you ready at the back? Yes, they are at the back there. So you are just going to pick your form and go and meet them. So for today, instead of you paying 450,000 naira, you are going to pay 400,000 naira. And you are going to get 250 square meter of land. Also, for the 750,000 naira, instead of paying 750, For today, how much will you pay? 650,000 naira. And you have access to everything that is included here and there. And of course, you are going to get your 400 square meter of land. So please, for those who are ready, you are going to signify. I'm going to give you your form, all right? Then you are going to go back there, make your payment, and let's get started, all right? So those who are ready, can I see your hands up? Let me give you the form. Please, you can get up, go and meet them at the back. Let's give him a round of applause. Let's give him a round of applause. So you can take him to the back there. All right. Yeah, Elijah, congratulations. Who else? Who else? Who else? So just go to the back there, make your registration. AY, take the form. As many of them that will be coming, you attend to them, please. So at this point, I'm going to be taking questions very briefly from, let me say, 5 people. But before you ask me your question, I want you to tell me what you love most about what you have heard today. Everything you have heard here today, what do you like most about it? What do you like best? So for those who want to ask me a question, you're asking me a question. Let me ask you my own question first. So, anybody, what do you love the most? Yes, sir.
I think it's a very exciting because it opens up windows of opportunities for later. I live in Saudi Arabia, charter study, and I'm glad to be here today to release going forward. I'm going to key into it, and I'm going to introduce it to some of my contemporaries. But my own concern about the project is that talking about the last one of the investors forum that is coming up, the concern I'm having is that is this investment going to be regulated by Security and Exchange Commission? For this REIT, that is Real Estate Investment Trust, to come up, I think it has to be regulated so that investors can be well guided.
All right. Thank you so much. I think it's just talking about the things we know, all right, as a company. When it comes to regulation, we'll also not do a business without regulation, definitely. So everything is regulated. So and that's why we're also inviting you to the event so that you can come and listen and hear for yourself. Thank you so much. Let's give me a round of applause. So who else have a question? Who else have a question? Question? Yes. Good afternoon.
Is it possible that for my salary, I can be dropping my pay every month? Maybe a wallet collector mass, then what is up to 450 or 70? Thank you.
That's a very beautiful question. I believe once you start with 50,000 naira, you are already in the journey. And of course, that is possible. That is possible. Because you've started the journey already. with 50,000 naira. All right. So who else have a question? More questions, please. That man have a question, but important question. You will have rather put it this way: is the land well documented? The answer is yes. Let me now tell you the processes to CFO. When you acquire a land, the first thing you get is receipt of payment, that I have paid the Omonile that owns the land. That's one. Number two, the Omonile will do what we call a deed of assignment. The deed of assignment or deed of agreement is to tell you that the Omonile have given ownership of the land to who? To the buyer. Then after that, remember, before you even buy the land, pay for the land, you have to survey the land to know the quantity and the length and breadth of the land that you are buying. So of course you are going to do survey. Then once you have gotten your deed of assignment and your receipt and your survey, you also have to proceed and register your survey so that you obtain what we call a red copy. After that is done, then you are going to go and register your deed of assignment as well with the government. You register it, meaning that you have secured the land with the government, then you can now apply for the CFO. So, this land, does he have a survey? Yes. Does he have a receipt? Yes. Does he have a deed of assignment? Yes. So, CFO is in progress. Any other question? Yes, sir.
In addition to that question,
Yes.
I would like to ask, is the land, are we paying another money for the deed of agreement and infrastructure fee, or is it part of the 450 or 750?
Wait. That's a very tricky question. Yes. I believe you are going to pay. You are going to pay for documentation. Yes. It's not part of the 450. Survey, we have general survey. Individual can do their survey by themselves. We're not going to do survey for you. Individually, no, we won't do that. So you don't need to pay for that as well. You are only paying, you don't need to pay for the survey. You are only paying for deed. You only pay for deed. Have you been to any of our projects before? Have you been to any of our projects? This is your first time of coming. Okay, from Mowe, let's say 35 minutes. 35-minute drive from Mowe. 35-minute drive. You know Shiun? You know Shiun? It's not far from Shiun. Yes. Immediately after Shiun, the next turning, that's the road to the land. Yes. And that is where there are over 30 companies already. So that's where we allocated people, over 80 of them, a few weeks ago.
Supposing I now register with this 50 people.
Yes.
So, and I don't have up to 100
Yes.
or 150 days.
Mm-hmm.
So, being today that I'm registered, I'm
Yes.
not part of the opportunities.
Yes.
Okay? Then it means if I want to get maybe a plot, I will go for that 650K.
Today, right?
Today.
Yes. 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 Thank you. Huh? Because it's a promo for today. Yes. Good afternoon. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There are also virtual options.
And even when I join the package, how do I make it that I just like I have to be with the customer before I make any commission from the package?
Yes.
So I'm not able to maybe I make sure
Okay, so now it all depends on the package that you come in with. Take for example, you come in with 450 or 750. You definitely have a landed property to your name. That's one advantage. All right, you have a landed property to your name. Now, if you come in with 50,000 naira, you have come in as a realtor, and the responsibility of a realtor is to sell and make money, or refer people and make money. So that is it. So, more questions? More questions? Now for okay.
Concerning the tree
Yeah.
that you're giving.
Yes.
So what are the things needed to get
Qualified.
to be qualified to that
Okay.
aspect? And situation whereby you have paid 50,000 naira.
Yeah.
If I want to probably next time and I want to move to the one of
750. Yeah.
what is required? Is there any other thing or I just have to just tell them how to migrate?
You just tell them you want to upgrade your account. That's all.
Yeah, I just have to tell them.
You just have to tell them, yeah.
So, but what are the things required to get
The trip.
qualification, yeah?
For the trip, okay. One for the trip, the number of people under you, knowing that the system is a binary system, you have an 100 sign up here, 100 sign up here. At any level, either 50K or 650 or 750. Left, yeah, that you have signed up. Not you particularly, your team entirely, accumulatively. So when your team sign up somebody, it counts for you. When you sign up somebody personally, it counts for you as well. So you have that. Then, of course, when your team also sells land, the point counts for you, it counts for them. Yes, accumulatively. You have a dashboard where you are seeing everything. Yes. It can be 50,000, it can be 450, it can be 750. Anyone. You see? Yeah. Now, if you now want to get land, you can upgrade your account. Or you want to buy land personally. Now, the company have varieties of projects you can buy into. Different land you can buy into. No. It's still the same. But not for registration. Yes. There are different estate projects in the flyer you have been given. Right here, there are different estate projects right there. We have Riyadh, we have Urban Mass, we have Sunset Boulevard, we have Luna, we have Ajedi Wedding Residence, a lot of projects that any customer can buy into. Of course, you see that in your dashboard when you buy it. Yes, you cover your registration, ma'am. Yes, builder.
You don't need to have the thing for it. You want to be an outside buyer.
Yes, you can buy. But we'll still give you the dashboard, everything. And the land. You have your login detail, everything. Yes. We have property in Lagos, in Ibejuleki, Ajedi Wedding Residence. A plot is selling for 32 million. So that's the one we have. Is it? The app. Okay, we are launching that on the 26th, that event, yeah. That's why we are launching the app. Is it? No, it's not going to be here. We are going to, that's why we get your details. We'll get in touch with you. Is it? You can purchase, of course.
Please, I as a person, I want to complete that. Can you extend? You understand? Because I have people that are really accepted.
Yes.
Can you extend the purchase of this land.
Okay. Somebody is begging me for something here. How many of you want me to extend the promo? How many of you want me to extend the promo? I should extend the promo. You want me to extend the promo? You will get started. Let me see your hands up. Okay. I will extend this promo till 30th of August. So what we are going to do, no, 30th of August, this month. 30th of August. August 30th. Yes. So for those of you that want us to extend it, what you are going to do is they are going to give you the form, then you are going to fill it, then you are going to write the date that you are going to pay. All right? So please, you can give them the form. Please raise up your hand, collect your form. Raise up your hand, collect your form, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The people that want me to extend this thing are plenty. Oh yeah, here. So fill your form and you submit back to the team that is. So right now they're going to serve us some cold drink. So any other question, please? Any other question? So don't forget, on the 26th, we are going to be unveiling our new project. And we are going to show you all the estate that we have in different locations that you can buy, that you can market and promote. Beautiful. So make sure you are there on that day. Make sure you are there. So that's going to be the next big thing, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you are there on the 26th of September. 26th. The venue is not going to be here. The venue is going to be somewhere in GRA. It's going to be somewhere in GRA. So we'll get in touch with everybody. Yeah. Recommends.
Probably how to do it. Have a share after this. How can I be apart from the aspect of this fit?
Yeah.
Is there any possibility of that?
I'm here to get you. I'm here to get what you are trying to ask me.
Probably to have a share, like a share of to be a partner.
Okay, to be a partner.
So after having a particular share, probably any months or something.
Okay, you want to join our board.
Yeah. So like probably to have a share with it,
That's a lot of money.
So what is it something? What are the requirements?
That's not what we can see. That's on a more higher discussion. Yeah, we can't discuss that here. That's a bigger business. Yes. That's a bigger business. You can see me in the office.
So how can I get?
Once you get, did you come with her? No. Once you get her, you get me. She's my sister. So once you get her, you get me. So more questions? So okay.
That's
okay. Yeah.
So my money will not remain for 350.
Yes. So you can go back now and do that. So more questions, please. More questions? We want to take this opportunity to thank every one of you for coming. We really appreciate you guys for leaving your various homes to be part of what we do at Royal Thomas. We appreciate your partnership, and we hope to see you in our next event. For those who have picked the form and decided to register, Our trainings days are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Saturdays. Saturdays are for those who want to know about the opportunity. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are for those who are already members. So member classes. So you can join us at our office. There are also virtual classes that can join online as well if your schedule does not permit you to visit the office physically. Okay. Yeah, the link will be sent across. Yes. Our office address is at number 37, Maryland Crescent, Maryland, Lagos, by Lapo. So thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to now hand over back to our MC for the day. Thank you. Madam, how now?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Doctor, for everything you have said and all your training. We really appreciate your teaching. I think it will be a good idea if we also end it with a prayer. So we had a man. We had a man who opened a prayer for us. Please can I have a lady to kindly use this event for us before we officially go? Maybe lady volunteer to. Please, any ladies who would like to close the event for us, please, if you collected the registration form, the Welding Nation registration form, you are not supposed to take it home. You're meant to fill it and submit it at the table over there. Please. Okay, madam, please. Come on. Please, we'll be grateful if you will all stand up while Mrs. Ajibola Ajayi closes this event for us in prayer. Thank you very much. Let's start off right now. Father, in Jesus' name, Heavenly Father, we say thank you to you. We adore you, we give you praise, O Lord. Be that exalted in the name of Jesus. Thank you for coming, thank you for what you have been doing in our family, in our business. So, Father, they ask us to continue in the name of Jesus. As we are going to our destination, O Lord, go in peace in the name of Jesus. Let the power of God rest upon your children in the name of Jesus. You will not die, you will live in the name of Jesus. So shall it be in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. In Jesus' name. All right, thank you very much, madam. Please, if you collected any form from us and you were meant to fill, you're not meant to take it home, please you drop it at the table over there, or you indicate and one of our staffs will come and get it from you. Please, any of the forms you filled, and
So, excuse me, I collected the form for somebody. I have to take it.
Okay, fine. No
Because
yes, for this one, yes.
Yeah.
okay, so the discount covers for this month end, discount registration covers for the month end. Please don't forget. If you have any questions, you can reach out to any of us, any of our staff wearing the t-shirt and the cap. Our company address once again is 37 Maryland Crescent, Maryland, Lagos. Thank you everyone for coming, and please do have a safe journey home.
Skylar.